He's still at the restaurant. In the summer, I Turned Pretty season 3, episode 3 is out now, and it's pretty good. I liked it a lot. You know what this episode felt like to me? It's kind of like how, you know how in Harry Potter, and in the finale, you got part 1 and you got part 2, right? In the movies, it kind of felt like in part 1, you have all this setup. Nothing really like too crazy happens. It's a lot of it's just setting up what's gonna happen in part 2. This episode felt like a setup episode for me. It felt like a lot of like wheels are getting put into motion. You know what I'm saying? Starting off with like Staler, for example. They have like their one little mini, not even real like conversation, but like from Lucinda calling Steven and like him then looking into her books, and this whole kind of thing pops up, and you can kind of see the concern on his face when he has that call with Taylor. Like, that feels like something that's gonna get Steven and Taylor to kind of reconnect, like an avenue for them to reconnect where they're gonna kind of like, Steven felt like he looked like he felt so bad that like that feels like something that they're gonna revisit and talk about and get into, and that could be an avenue for them to kind of reconnect a little bit. That's what it felt like to me. At least, could I be completely wrong? Of course, but that's kind of what that felt like to me. And obviously, what had to happen for you know, things to really get into motion, Conrad's got to be there. I mean, he's back, right? He's back. Oh my God, Conrad. He just says, like a side note, goodness freaking gracious, my For You page on TikTok is all just sad edits of like Conrad and Belly and him being left at the restaurant, and I don't know if I can handle anymore. They're so good, but they're so sad. It's so sad. He's back, you know, he's back in town. Belly immediately, like the look that Belly gave Conrad, I mean, come on. Like, come on. But even just in general, you know, him being back, the significance of that, everybody finding out about the engagement, and everyone's reactions were so good. Oh my God, so good. At least, you know, Laurel and Adam and even Steven all yelling at them, like, what the hell are you guys thinking? And then Conrad, like, it just looked like a straight dagger to his heart. Like, it was so brutal. And just as a side note, by the way, Chris Brindley, what a fantastic actor. I mean, you can just see everything that he's feeling in his face. Like, he didn't have to say a word for that to hit you right in the heart. Like, that was brutal. But what a phenomenal actor. I feel like he's done that since season 1. Is he's so good at like showing his emotion without having to say a single word. So just as a side note on that. But yeah, again, everyone finding out about the engagement and their reactions, that obviously sets up some conversations to be had. That sets up an avenue for everyone to find out about the cheating, potentially. I want to see everyone's reactions to that. Laurel's, maybe Conrad's, you never know. That's what I really liked about this episode, was I can kind of see the wheels turning and in motion. I can see an avenue for us to all be happy. Us who are team Staler, us who are team Bonrad, you know what I mean? I can see the blueprint for things shifting and changing, because nothing actually really shifted and changed too much in this episode specifically, but you can kind of see the foundations being laid for it. At least for me, that's what I'm taking away from it. There's a lot of stuff that I can see personally. Maybe I'm wrong. I could always be wrong, off base, whatever, but that's kind of what I'm seeing, and what makes me really excited. And what I loved about the episode is not even the episode in and of itself, but kind of looking forward and looking into what's next in episode 4. I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait. Also, shout out my girl Taylor. I mean, her even finding out about the engagement and clocking Belly right away. I mean, come on now. Shout out Taylor for that one. I was like fist pumping and everything. I was like, finally, someone. Well, not finally, right? Like, it's immediately after it happened, but I was like, thank God, like, she's talking some sense in the Belly right now. And obviously, you know, she makes up with her team Belly. I get it. You know, like, best friend stuff had to come after that. But even just her saying that at first was great. And then obviously at the end of the episode, you get even Steven saying, what the hell are you guys doing? That's great. So I cannot wait for the conversations that are going to happen in episode 4 and what's going to come out of it. Like, it's just so, like, buckle up. You know what I mean? But I mean, there isn't too much to say about this episode in specific. I mean, there were some fantastic moments. I mean, Adam clocking Jer with the whole our little super senior and all that. So funny. That, like, I think Taylor clocking Belly at the beginning was good. A lot of sadness with Conrad and the leaving him at the restaurant, and just his emotions and everything like that. The moment between, like, Belly looking at Conrad, the moment of her getting ready. A lot of people have been talking about, like, as I haven't read the book, but I've seen a lot of people with the parallels of how that scene went in the book. Crazy with the whole narration that happens in the book that we didn't get in the show. Now I'm upset that we didn't get that in the show, but still good scene. I think a lot of interesting moments in this episode, but I think this episode is really, it was a setup episode. It's a setup for what's to come for in the next few episodes. It's putting the wheels in motion. It's making me really excited for what's next, because I feel like things are taking a big turn, and for the better. So I'm excited. I'm ready for it. What did you guys think of the episode? What was your favorite part? My favorite part has to be the look that Belly gives Conrad, because you can just tell, like, it's coming. You know, you can just see the emotion and the feelings, the chemistry, just everything just came off the screen. It was fantastic. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the next episode. I can't wait for it to come. What was your favorite part? How much did that end scene kill you with Conrad looking like he was physically stabbed in the heart? Like, a lot going on. But good episode, fun episode, very much a setup episode. I'm excited to see what it sets up in the next one. But peace.